Mike's going to hold a tablet as I cook. First thing I want to show, this is my instant pot. It's a uh, 3 quart size, which is the smallest you can buy. Going to plug that on and turn it on to saute. In the saute mood, it's like stir frying. This will get hot, and you have 30 minutes to do the. Bring closer, you can see the 30 minutes. You have 30 minutes to do the sauteing. I'm going to put in a little bit of olive oil, and you can look inside to see the olive oil. Just about a tablespoon or so. And first thing I want to do is to cook the curry paste in the olive oil. This is the curry paste I'm using, green curry paste. And I'm going to take about a tablespoon. The more curry paste you take, the hotter it's going to be. So with about a tablespoon of curry paste, it's kind of medium hot. A heaping tablespoon. And just put it inside and fry it around. The oil isn't hot yet, but it is going to get hot soon. And I can put that away. So next thing I want to work on is the meat. Let me see where did I put my meat. Bring it up. So this is one chicken thigh, and it's I said to use the one without bones and skin, but I couldn't find it, so I bought one that has um bone as well as skin. I like it with the skin because it does have a good taste to it. I'm going to cut around the bone with my cleaver. And then put them into bite-sized pieces.
Pukyat, we lost audio.
There.
You want to turn it higher. Okay, hold it out. We'll turn up the output to be higher. You asked me to turn the output low.
Okay, see if it comes up. All right. Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Can you hear now? Okay.
Because it says mute right there. I want to. All right. So
Do we have to speak louder?
do I have to speak louder?
It sounds okay to me.
Okay. So it's cooking. Here's the onion. I'm going to take cut off the center part. So if you have other vegetables, you can just use cut it now into small pieces. For the onion, I'm going to cut it into semi-ring, which is basically very turn out into sliver. Mix it up a little bit. And just add those in. And keep stirring it. Next one I'm working on after the onion is in is a carrots. These are the carrots I grew in my garden. They are called Parisian round carrots. They're very tiny, not very big. So easily, just simply take the top off and the bottom off. And it doesn't need to be cut as peel. And one thing I want to do, make sure I don't get any soil. So I'm going to just go around there and scrape it out a little bit and just drop it in. They're so cute and they really taste good. And all the vegetable parts, shaving and clay, I just put it in the water for composting. Take it outside and compost. These are the ones I discard. Next, I'm going to work on after the carrots. Well, there wasn't enough carrots, so I bought some carrots from the store, which is cheap. This meal actually will only take about half an hour to cook. And it's enough for 3 meals for 2 of us. So I will have to cook some more tomorrow. It's a really nice. So for the carrot, this is what I call the roll cut. You take the carrot and you cut a little bit like this. I don't know what you call that, the shape, but it's called roll cut. You can cook the surface and cut through that other surface. The next surface you cut there. Just keep rolling the carrots around. We cut in that flat surface. And the last one, similarly, the other one. If you're doing this on the stove top, you can turn the heat to high and make sure nothing got stuck at the bottom, but it chicken to stir it. Look at so much vegetable compared to the meat. Next, I'm going to work on this is from my garden. I took it the other day. Zucchini. Cut that in half. And each piece is kind of like a half moon. Continue to stir. And the last thing I have is also is the beans from the garden. There are two kinds of beans. This is scarlet runner beans, and the other one, this is not very good. Throw that away. This is just regular snap beans. So I'm just going through and cut them into about 1-inch pieces. Take the tip off each one. If the beans are overripe, I'll just take the whole thing out and just use the seed instead of wasting the whole bean. But these are okay, they're all pretty good size.
The echo sound will go away if we all mute.
So for the beans, I just roughly cut them into about 1-inch pieces. Doesn't have to be exact. And take all of that. Again, give it a good stir. Here's my half-a lime leaf. This is 1 leaf. It's look like that, and this is enough for this much food. I'm just pop that in. Add a few drop of this is sesame seed. Wrong one. Wait.
Kokian, you have a little bit of an echo. Maybe if you turn your other picture off, everyone else is muted.
If I turn the other one off, it's you won't be able to hear them. Let me try that. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, can you hear me?
I think that's better. Yeah.
Okay, so why were you able to hear me earlier? Huh? Anyway, I missed one. All right. Here is the fish sauce. You don't need a lot of this fish sauce, maybe about a teaspoon or so. And stir it in again. Smelling very good now. Next, I'm going to put some chicken bouillon cube, but I have this chicken bouillon paste, which is just like a cube. About a teaspoon of this is approximately 1 cube. So I'm going to put 2 or 3 cubes or a big heaped tablespoon. And finally, I add about 2 to 3 cups of water. You can add more water, depends on how much liquid you want your soup to come out to be. Take a look at it. This is a very thick soup. This is 2 cups of water. If I need a thinner soup, I'll add more water. Let me add a little bit more. So if you're doing this on the stove top, you'll bring the whole thing to the boil, cover it, and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. But in the Instant Pot, I want to let it pressure cook for 5 minutes, but I want to use low pressure. So before I start to get the pressure up, I want to make sure that the rim is clean, so it will seal. And then I take make sure that this little part down there is all clean by taking my cloth and go around in case there's any debris left over from my last cooking. So I turn this off saute. Off. And now I'm going to turn it to pressure cook. Make sure this is on the seal, and the pressure, once you press the cook, you get a certain amount of pressure. And you get 5 minutes. This will, if you want to add or delay, you can put plus or minus. I want it to cook for 5 minutes. So it's on, and it's going to build up pressure. Okay, then we just leave it alone, and after you build up pressure, it will cook for 5 minutes and then cool down.
Let's see, what's happened to the focus here? The focus has gone straight.
I think it's a steam. You probably got some steam. in
Oh,
there.
maybe
Yeah.
that's right. Okay.
You're on mute, Kookyeon.
Yeah. Okay. So what else? So I can stop recording now, I think. Yeah.